What's going on, Crunch Nation? It's Crunch here coming at you with another Madden Ultimate Team video. And today, boys, we got a banger coin making method for you. But before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, what we do here, we do a bunch of coin making methods, gameplays, theme teams, pack openings, pretty much anything you can think of for Madden Ultimate Team. If you like the content, make sure you drop a like on the vid, subscribe, and turn that noti bell. Make sure notifications are turned on so you're notified when we make an upload. But make sure you stay tuned to the whole video because I'm going to show you some of the players that I do. I'm going to break down all the pricing for you and everything on how you can make a bunch of coins per each time doing this. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the 50 sets, and what we're going to focus on is the 93s. Ogden is one of my favorites to do. Barr, not worth it. Gates, not worth it. Let's see. I don't really think anything here is worth it. Champ Bailey might be worth it. Might be something that you guys want to look into. Darrelle Revis, whenever I've checked, it's worth it. But just because it's worth it when I'm creating this video does not mean it's going to be worth it when you watch it. So make sure you are checking all the pricing whenever you guys are going through it. Prices can be volatile, so make sure you are being very cautious. So what we're going to need, you're going to need 32 of the 83 plus players. Now you're going to be looking for the 83s because the 84s are going to be too pricey to do for this method. So I'm going to show you how you can search for these players. Now if you're using the app, it's a little bit easier. So you're just going to want to type in the player's name, and you're going to want to filter quality 82, 83 whenever you're looking for these players. Now the key is you want to look for these players at 12K a pop. If you get them at 12K a pop, you will make a ton of profit. Even 13 isn't going to be that bad, but just keep going back and forth through all the names. You can check Anthony Barr. 13's a little too high. We'll check Revis. I was doing them and finding them for 12K very frequently, but the prices do tend to fluctuate a lot, especially when some of them are bought. So you just got to keep checking, going through all of them. 13 isn't that bad, but it does cut into some of the profit, but you can still make an easy 30K profit whenever you are getting them for 13. But 12 is the ideal price. We're having a little trouble finding the pricing right now, but we will look for Adrian Peterson. 13.3, still a little higher than what we'd like to see. We'll check Brian Finneran. 13, not bad, but if you're averaging 12K, this is going to be great. But I'm also doing this at a relatively bad time. You could have done this earlier and found them for much better prices. See, there Gates. These two you definitely would want to pick up if you're doing this. But you can see my coin count. It is not too friendly to be doing this right now. So I'm not going to do it until a lot of my investments pay off. So I am going to look up the last couple that I haven't searched. So Freeney and Calvin would probably, and Champ. Calvin, Champ, Freeney. Calvin, that's a good one. See, we're heating up. All you have to do is keep going through these. Calvin, Freeney, and Champ. So if you keep filtering through them, and it's actually easier on the app because you can just keep going back in your previous searches and keep clicking. But I am going to now show you the price of the ones that you can make profit on, and I will break it down for you. So if you're actually getting them for 12K, if you get 32 of them, that's going to cost you 384K. So Ogden right now, about 210. You could probably sell it for 220 pretty easily. No power up is up right now, but I know that his power up will sell for 280 to 300K at the time I'm posting this video. I've seen a bunch of them go up. You just got to be a little patient on the power up sometimes. We'll go check Warren Sapp. That's another one that I like to do because his power up is ridiculous. Now his card, you could probably still sell it for 110. That 105 will get bought up pretty quickly. But look at that power up, 420k. And I know they were being bought for 380 to 400. So split the middle, 390 and 110. You add those together, that's 500k. Take out EA tax, 450. If you're on average buying these for 12k a pop, that is going to be what is that? 66k profit. If you're doing it for 13, you'd have to take out another 32k. You are still making 34k profit, even if you're not being that picky with the prices. And one more that I am going to show you guys, Ogden. He is one of the more worth it ones because you don't have to worry about as much on. All right, I already showed you Ogden. What am I doing? What am I doing? The other one that we like to do is Rebus. My bad, guys. I'm tired when I'm recording this. But 93 Rebuses going for about 180 some K, and the power up's 340 right now. That's 520. Take out EA tax, you're still profiting about 70, 80k if you're sticking to my pricing. And then the 13k, do not go over 13. If you have to pick up 13 and 13,100 to finish one, go ahead. It's not all be all, but if you want to make the most amount of profit, you want to stick to 12k. But if you want to churn them out and make as much as you can, 13k. Now, you can probably do 2 to 3 of these an hour if you wanted, and you can easily make 100k an hour if you're sticking to the pricing. But like I said, make sure you're checking all the prices of these cards before you do them, and also make sure you're not doing too many of one player, because that's going to make it a little more challenging to make profit and push out these cards, because a lot of you might price gouge each other. But if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you do have any questions, and I'll definitely be doing this once more of my cards sell that I was putting up over the weekend and investing in. But that's all we got, boys. If you liked the video, make sure you drop a like on the vid, subscribe, and turn that noti bell. We're out. Peace.